Hey, what's up, guys? I know it's been a while. I've been dealing with a lot of things, but I'm back. And I got a new toy. Something to help bring in the new year. And also make me feel better, too. Got the FMS Ranger. You see, I've been out of the loop for a while. And I paid a visit to the airfield a couple times, but I really didn't do much flying like I wanted. So I need to have something that I can practice with and not worry about tearing up my good planes. So this is what I got, the Ranger. The 12-20 millimeter wingspan. Let's see what the specs are. Specs are 40 inches. That's 1220 millimeters. Overall length is 947 millimeters, that's 37.3 inches. Flying weight is 1,000 grams. Motor size is a 3136 1200 kV motor. It uses a 20 amp ESC. It has 9G servos. I'm gonna check those servos out and see are they Metal Gear, because that's a lesson I learned a long time ago when I had that other Cessna. And it's a 4-channel radio, but I'm going to use 5 because I'm adding flaps. They say they don't need it, but I'm going to add them. And as far as battery goes, it says you can use a 3S 1300 millimeter. Now I've seen guys use everything up to a 2200 milliamp battery. And I think that's one. And I got a couple of 1800s over there, so I fall in the middle. I'll be all right. So let's see what we got here. They got it packaged nicely. Let's see, can you see it? Let me make sure you guys see it. There we go. It's packaged nicely. I'm going to pop it. I already opened it a little bit. I'm going to go a little more here. Now this is what I like here. Now one thing I like about this compared to my other Cessna is here's a fun fact. Back in my early years when I was in my flight training in full-scale planes, I actually learned out of a Cessna 150. That was one of the planes I learned out of. The main plane I flew was a Piper 140 Cherokee. But the second plane they had in my class was a Cessna 150, and this is pretty much very much like it, which is nice. Now this is nice. I like here. These support struts, they're hinged on. You don't have to pull them off. With my other Cessna, I constantly had to use a screwdriver to take it off. It took time to get it ready to fly. But this just is hinged to the wing, and it just snaps in the fuselage. Real nice. Like I said, there's lines for flaps. You don't have to cut it out, but I am. They said they don't need them, but I'm going to go ahead and put them on there. I got some regular pin hinges that I'm going to use, and I'm going to put flaps in this baby. And like I said, I want to see if this has nylon or steel gears. I'll find out. And it's a nice yellow. That's a pretty nice yellow there. High visibility. I was going to change the color, but you know what? Nah, leave it. I'm going to leave it. Probably throw some stickers on there. Maybe my own end numbers on the side. But I'm going to leave it this color. I was looking at it and I'm like, it's pretty good. I'm going to leave it. Now going inside, let's see here. I got this packed in. Whoa. I got that packed in real good. We have the landing gears. This is nice, lightweight main gears, aluminum. And these extra rods here, or struts here, are for the floats. This thing has floats. I mean, for the price and the size, that's a good deal. Comes with floats. In my area, I had a couple of ponds, and I always wanted to try a float plane. And I always said that I was going to build one. But this came with them. So, problem solved. More fun to begin with. And here's the fuselage. Like I said, this is nice. It's not bad. It's fashioned right after the Cessna 150, which I learned to fly out of. And it's got this spring-loaded nose gear like that. If you ever watch on YouTube, this thing takes a great deal of punishment. Always springing. It's harder than I thought. I had questioned it, but I think I was planning on changing it, but I think I'm gonna leave it and work with it a little bit and see what it does. Here's your battery hatch. My other Cessna, you had to go underneath, flip the plane over to get to the battery hatch. But there's your battery hatch right there. Plenty of room to put a larger battery in. That's not bad. And it comes with a propeller on it. I think this is a 10x5 propeller. Should be able to find plenty of 10x5s out there. And spinner snaps on. So that looks pretty good. And next, here's your elevator. Now, one thing about the elevator, it's foam hinges. So you want to work it out a little bit to make sure it's okay. But there's foam hinges on the elevator. And here we go. The floats. Here's our float. That's one float. I believe this is the right float. And where's the other one? Here we go. Here's something nice that I also like. I didn't expect, but it's nice to have. Not only does it include floats, but the floats also include a rudder. Here's your rudder. It's mounted internally in the float itself, and you just run this up through the fuselage, hook it up to your wire harness, and you'll be able to steer on the water, which is that's a nice addition. I like that. That's pretty good. And of course, here's your instruction book. Always follow your instructions. Even though I think I'm gonna pull that nose wheel off when I put the floats on. A lot of guys I see leave it on, but I think just for looks. I'm picky like that. But this is really nice, and for the price, it wasn't bad at all either. And this is all you get. So this is where we are. Like I said, the only modification I'm going to do to this is adding flaps. Whoops. Tuck everything back in here nice and neat. Wonder what these rods are for. Okay, these rods are bracing rods. These are bracing rods for the floats. So make sure we use that. I can probably have this thing slapped together within an hour, because you guys know how I am. I can't leave well enough alone. I gotta modify. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add how did this go back in here? Oh, here we go. Like that, I think. I'm gonna add floats. I'm gonna add flaps to mine, just because I want to be different. Anyway, sorry I've been delayed. Been dealing with a lot. I decided to let the doctors go ahead and cut on me, so they're planning to do that. I think one thing about letting doctors cut on you is not the going under the knife that really gets to you. It's that freaking bill at the end. Paying that bill. Even though I have health insurance, but still. And this is nice. I'm looking at it. I might open these up for a little extra cooling. There's no lights on here, so I'm not going to worry about that, because like I said, this isn't, and the prop comes installed. And this isn't going to be a show bird. It's going to be a field bird for getting me back to train myself, to get back into shape for flying. So I'm going to assemble this, and I'm going to make a video and show you guys how it looks, because I got some stuff over there. I'm going to cut these flaps into and hook them up. Then I'm going to install it in my radio. So, alright. And you guys have a good one, and it's good to see you again. Big shout out to everybody out there. Chris from In the Tube Deep, love your videos, man. I'm jealous because we got 3 inches of snow last night and you're still flying on the beach in California. And Chris, the other Chris, Demon Driver Chris. I love your videos, man. Just building these planes, your tutorial videos, love them. Keep it up, the good work. Alright guys, and all you other guys I didn't fail to mention out there, hey, keep it up. I love your work. I'm learning some things myself. I thought I was a master builder, but compared to what I see you guys doing, there's some more learning to do. So hey, you guys take it easy, and I'm going to make another video when I get this thing assembled and I'll show you how it works. Alright? Later!